Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buffaloes will kick this team to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. And I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs overlead speed, shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display
for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. Kirk, what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and 10 play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll hand it off. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Colorado. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 11 set to kick off.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Near the 2-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Keeping it on the ground here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes would come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes
And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Physical running, fights off the defender. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
29 Philly, 2-0.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, Colorado 22.
Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. Tackled, but forced down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Caught over the middle. It's Russell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. To the air, it's Sayan. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
34, Colorado, 22.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Well, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.